Yeah, so recently I was at the Arizona State University with a number of young men that we brought with us to visit the university. 2 day trip. We were down there looking at Arizona and Arizona State. And so first stop was Arizona State coming into Phoenix from California. And while we were there, it was so great because they put us in a room and they wanted to talk to the boys and they really wanted to motivate the young men that we brought. These were all pretty much high school athletes, high school football players. And a good friend of mine that I grew up with and lived with in Phoenix when I lived there some time ago named Gene Boyd, who works at the school, he got up and he did an exercise with the boys. And he was trying to motivate them, and it was a good exercise. The exercise was, he told them to close their eyes and imagine success. He told them to imagine being on this Pac-12 team and running out and all your family is in the stands and imagine, playing here, scoring touchdowns, getting interceptions, making tackles. Imagine that success. He said, imagine then graduating and walking across the stage. And then he told the boys, open your eyes. And he asked them, he said, how did that feel? And everybody was like, good, that felt good. And while I was sitting there, I was looking in the room and I was looking at these young men, and that's good. I thought that was a great little exercise that he did with them, and it brings about, it gets some juices going. I said, but there was something missing, something was in there. And real quick, I said, man, you know what? What if we turn that into reverse? And we really can get something out of these young dudes. We really can put something in them that when they go back, because when they go back home and they go back to their high school, everybody imagines playing on the great level and everybody imagines, all the good stuff and all the successes. But I said, what if we had them close their eyes? What if you close your eyes right now and you imagined failure? What if we use that as the thing that's going to drive us? If we close our eyes and imagine not making it? What if we imagine not scoring that touchdown and not doing what we needed to do to get to the next level? What if we imagine failure? So imagine now, close your eyes right now. If you're a businessman, you're an entrepreneur, imagine if you don't get up every morning and hit the pavement and go out and do what you need to do for your business to be successful. What's that going to look like for your family? If you're an insurance man, what if that imagine if you don't go and you don't talk to 25 people a day and you can't sell any insurance. Well, imagine that. Imagine failure from that standpoint. As an athlete, as a high school student athlete, imagine if you don't go to class and you don't qualify when it's time for the Division I or Division II school to come by and they're offering scholarships. Imagine that. See, this generation, it's funny about this generation. This generation is good of imagining all the good stuff. Imagine when they see Lil Wayne, this Young Money, when they see Kendrick Lamar, and they see, they see Kanye, and it's Yeezy, and he doing this thing, and it's good. It's easy to imagine what if that was me, but tough to imagine what failure feels like. Oh, imagine failure. Close your eyes and imagine what that feels like. And then let that be the thing that drives you. Let that be the thing that says to you, you know what? I don't want to feel that again. Everybody likes to feel all flowery, and see butterflies and all that kind of stuff. Everybody likes that, but nobody likes to feel that pain of failure. Imagine that. That every time you're ready to quit, close your eyes and imagine what quitting will do. Imagine what failing will do. Imagine what that'll do to your family. Imagine what that's going to do. Imagine failure. See, I realized a long time ago, I looked at the car and I said, you know what? There's a positive charge and there's a negative charge in a car battery. And that car battery don't roll if it ain't no negative charge. Two positives don't make the car move. There has to be a positive and a negative. So equally, when you imagine success, you better equally imagine what it looks like if you fail. And let that drive you. I'm the Deacon, man. I'm out.